ran 100 kilometers to finally realize you cannot trust your inner bitch.
Most human beings are only living at about 40% of their capability.
I decided to test that hypothesis. Step 1. I'll run as far as I possibly can in one direction, until I'm truly convinced I can't continue anymore. But the truth is, that's probably only 40% of what I'm capable of.
Now it starts.
Which brings us to step 2.
I'm fucking exhausted, man.
In that moment, when everything in me says stop, I'll turn around and run the entire way back. But first, we have to make it to that moment, so let's start at the beginning.
I don't know if I have it in me. Let's find out. Well, the game plan is pretty simple. We will run in this direction, northwest, as far as we can.
That means right now it's all about putting in the miles. No overthinking, just moving further and further away.
First 11k.
I know the moment is coming. The moment I'll start questioning everything.
I mean, this is what we wanted, right? I'm so tired.
That's the point we're aiming for, and there's no shortcut to get there. With the night in front of us, it was time to lock in.
Almost 25k in. First 40k. I'm doing just fine, I guess. Try to keep moving as fast as I can. Took a little break, refilled this bottle. Quick pit stop here. Sure to drink enough every 10-15 minutes, a few sips. It's like almost 11:30, 5.5 hours before the sun will slowly rise. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to, getting through the night. This is the next place for us. $57k in, the bottles are empty now, but just in time. Hi.
Moin.
Moin. Ich bräuchte Wasser. Keine Ahnung, habt ihr 1,5 Liter Flaschen? Normales, stilles Wasser? Noch eine 0,75er dazu.
Ja.
Super. Dankeschön. I'm getting tired, guys, and my legs hurt. Even though it's only 57k, I don't know, it's not normal.
I refilled all the bottles, ate my banana pancakes, packed everything together and carried on.
Okay, let's go.
The next checkpoint, 27 kilometers to a ferry, leaving at 5:30 am, so I had just over 3 hours left. And what can I say about those 3 hours? I used to think running through the night was impossible. I mean, who even does that? I believed things like this weren't meant for people like me.
Almost 80k in. I'm so tired, but I'm not willing to turn around just yet. So I will just try to keep pushing 10 more kilometers before we turn around, at least 10.
The people doing impossible things will tell you they're not special. They're just like you. I'm not special. So as I moved through the night, I started to realize I can do the impossible too. And so just in time,
Okay, we're approaching the ferry.
at 5:21 am, we made it to the ferry with 84k's in the bag.
Whoa! Oh, it's so warm in here. Oh! Oh! Oh, dang! Gas station number 3. Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty tired. Not like I can't continue anymore. But of course, I also have in mind that I have to run all the way back. So now it's 86 kilometers. Oh, I don't know. That is crazy. You can't just ignore it. You can't just ignore the fact that you have to run all the way back. Huh. Let's don't think too much about it and just move on. Let's go. To be honest, when I now think about it, my imagination of the night was way worse.
In the end, it was just running in the dark. It was quiet and peaceful.
The ocean! Don't attack me, please. Oh, look at this guy. Hey, boy. Wow. Okay, and we're there. That is 90. I tried to not think about the challenge itself, which is running all the way back, but only focusing on, can I continue running right now? Yes, I can. That means I'm not at 40%, and that would also mean that I can, not easily, but I can make the way back. I don't know. I'm now moving for 9 hours 26 minutes. I'm on the road for almost 12 hours, 11 and a half hours, I think. If I would turn around now, it would probably take us 14 hours because I'm so much slower. I don't know what to do. But another 10. I don't know what to do.
This is the time where you have to gain control back of your mind.
That's a mental battle. I don't know what to do. I mean, another 14 hours. Another 14 hours. Oh, what the hell?
Guys, the struggle I was having in that moment was real. I knew that if I turned around at 90k, I'd betraying myself.
Lots of bird shit.
And all of you watching. I still had something left in the tank, and if Goggins wasn't lying, then from this point on, I couldn't trust myself anymore.
Ouch.
Not my feelings, not the pain, not my inner voice. That's what Goggins' rule is all about. And then, the moment I'd been chasing since the very start.
Get to the spot where your mind is saying stop. Wherever that is, you gotta get there first. And then that's when that shit starts to work for you. You gotta control yourself in that moment.
100k, come on. Fucking exhausted, man.
But if you could have read my mind in that moment, it would have said something like this. Come on, man. Just change the title to I ran in one direction as far as I could. People will see how hard you pushed. That's a legit challenge. Just stop. Take the train home.
I could sleep right here. I'm so tired.
That had been the story of so many of my videos. Aim big, start strong. But then, when I had to prove it,
Get off this f***ing bike. And that's it for me.
I quit. And I was done with that version of me. I knew I still had something left. And if Goggins was right, the fact that I wanted to quit right here, that was the proof. I had reached 40%.
Oh, this looks endless. That's the way back.
You gotta control yourself in that moment.
I hope I have the remaining 60% somewhere inside of me, because it doesn't feel like it. We're going home, baby!
I knew I could continue right in this moment, so I did just that.
I can barely keep my eyelids open. We will take the opportunity and lie down for a 5-7 minute power nap.
And that short nap brought me back to life. The weather was perfect, and with every step I felt like I was getting closer to home. But I was out of supplies, so I had to stop and refuel.
Well, boys, I went fucking berserker mode. Let's go! Well, that was a pretty extensive break. We spent here half an hour. Let's get on the road.
After getting off the ferry, my next checkpoint was a supermarket, roughly 10 miles away. I was moving slowly, but mentally I was back on track.
I ate and drank too much. I have kind of a stomach ache and the sun is grilling me. Dang. 78k left, come on.
I had performed surprisingly well during the night, even though that was one of the hardest parts for me mentally. Now it was the body's turn to suffer.
9! It's closed! It is closed. What the fuck? Oh man! Okay, what do we have here? Oh, vending machine. Nice, it worked. Oh, it's even a bit cold. Nice. Oh, that's unfortunate.
And that's when I realized I had a big problem.
It came suddenly.
I started to panic just a bit, but hey, fortune favors the brave.
See if here is a spot. Maybe a public toilet somewhere. This is open. No, guys, I'm in huge trouble. I'm in huge trouble. I have to ask someone. There is the guy mowing the lawn. I will ask him. Entschuldigung. Gibt es hier zufällig eine öffentliche Toilette irgendwo?
Hier reingehen.
Ist es offen?
Ja, die Tür und gleich um die Ecke.
Hier durch die Tür? Vorne?
Hier bei Tür nach.
Alles klar, Dankeschön. There is a public toilet and the door is open. Oh man, what a legend. What a fucking legend this guy. Oh, I can't believe it. I went through this door, it was closed. This is open. Can't believe it. Wow. There's the toilet. Thank you.
A few moments later.
Great stuff. Wow! That is awesome. Wow! Yeah, let's get after it. We have to pause for a second.
So tired. I just had to lie down again. But it gave me the strength to make it to the next stop. And I don't know how, but we had already made it almost halfway back. I quickly restocked my supplies and was back on the road just a few minutes later.
142 kilometers. That means
Back at the 100 kilometer mark, I had no idea how I'd ever run another marathon. But now, 42 kilometers later, I didn't feel much worse.
when I think about putting out another marathon, I will try it, of course.
That's when I started to really believe in Goggins' rule. The only way to prove it is to keep going when your brain is screaming at you to quit, and then go even further, again and again and again. Of course, you shouldn't run yourself into the ground. So let's assume your longest run was 20k. I'm 100% convinced you have another 20 in you. That's your potential. My longest run in one event was 140 kilometers. So for me, the goal has to be 200.
We're about to hit 100 miles in under 24 hours. Man, this is huge. That is a... Yes. Finally. This is my 100 miles phase. Come on.
That small win finally convinced me that what I wanted to do was actually possible.
Now, just one marathon left, and I think I got it. Let's go.
All I thought about was the next kilometer, then the next 5, then the next 10. It honestly started to mess with my head. I began thinking some mysterious force was slowing down my GPS watch, like something was messing with me.
let's get into the second night. 175. After now more than 29 hours on the road, man, it feels like there's no end to it. Like every 8 to 9 minutes we're getting 1 kilometer closer. Man, it feels like there's no end. When does it end? I see shapes, the bushes and some bigger stones. They have faces. How does Andy Glaze run 6 days, 300 miles, and it's not like mad after that? I'm thinking about stuff and then I want to recall it. What did I think about a second ago? And then it's just gone like a dream. I don't know what I thought about 2 seconds ago.
Yeah guys, I was out of it. I mean, just listen to this.
I mean, 17k, then 16, 15, 14, 13. I mean, should get closer to 1. And then 0, right? I don't know. Sleep deprivation and this like crazy physical effort. Wow, that's wild.
I had to sit down for a minute, gather energy for the final stretch. I ate my last snack, drank the last bottle.
Okay, nothing will change if we don't do it, so let's do it. The last 15. Come on.
And with just 15 kilometers to go, something clicked. The closer I got, the clearer my mind became. And with a little bit of music on my ears, I somehow managed to put out a 5-minute kilometer.
Take a look at this. Man, I don't get it. It seemed so unreachable, so far in the distance. Wow. I can't believe it. Pretty crazy, right? Did not think that this was possible.
Looking back now, the hardest part wasn't physical. Don't get me wrong, physically it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. But even harder was accepting that at 100 kilometers or even 140, I still had hours left to go. That mental acceptance, that was the real fight. To accept that it isn't over yet.
Everything is yet. The power of yet. The power of yet.
Because physically I always had one more step in me at 100, at 140, even at 190k.
So what is actually possible? Is there a limit? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, yes, yes. We did it. My brain is fried. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm proud I finally cracked the 200 kilometer mark, but the people I admire, they run 400, 500, even more than 600 kilometers. And yes, comparison doesn't help, I know, but I still have to say it. Now that I've had time to reflect, I realize this. 200 kilometers is nothing. The world record for the longest non-stop run is 560 kilometers. We've still got so much work to do.
There we are. I started the watch exactly here. So 202 in the end. Guys, I'm done. I'm exhausted.
Wait a second, that sounds familiar.
I'm fucking exhausted, man.
But wasn't this my 40%? Let's listen again. What did Goggins actually say?
Get to the spot where your mind is saying stop. Wherever that is, you gotta get there first. That's where the 40% rule kicks in.
My mind kept telling me to stop over and over again. So I think Goggins' rule is relative. At 100 kilometers, I thought I was at 40%. At 160, it really felt like 40%. And now at 200k, I mean, what if this is still just my 40%?
You gotta be the hardest motherfucker on the planet. Is it true? I don't give a fuck.